Right. This is our super squad over here. Super ambitious Alan, super creative Caddy, super ethical Ellen, and super healthy Harry. They're right here!
Hello, Drew Povey here, and this is a message for the brilliant, utterly brilliant ASD ambassadors at Ysgol Ffordd Dyffryn.
What skills do you think equips a child for later life?
Now, I love the first question. What skills does a child need for life? We talked about this, Vicky and I think the best thing I'd say is that for life, we need resilience. That's the ability to deal with whatever comes our way. Life has this funny way of throwing us curveballs. It can put us in difficult moments, but I think having resilience is key. I also would have to say that the biggest thing I always say when asked questions about life in business and in education, it's the ability to be able to work hard. I think if you've got resilience and you're willing to work hard, I don't think you'll go far wrong.
What skills and attributes do you look for in a potential employee?
Now, in terms of those skills I look for in potential employees, and I've been through loads of interviews myself, and I've been on the other end when I've been interviewing lots of people over the years, I think there's a couple of things I'd say on this question. The first one I'd have to say is I'm always looking for someone that's willing to learn. Someone that's not going to come in and stay the same, but someone that's going to develop themselves and keep growing in the role. The other thing I'd have to say is that I'm always looking for somebody that wants to try things. You know, too often we can get stuck just doing the same things in the same way. I think it's a really important skill to just go and give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Well, hopefully we'll learn.
What skills do you feel our child of 2022 should have?
Now, in terms of the question, skills for a 2022 child, wow, there's probably quite a big list here, but I've got to talk about technology. You know, even recording this video, I'm using technology. I think technology moves so quickly. So it's being able to understand that and being able to work within it. I also think because of technology and the way that life just changes so quickly, I think it's the ability to relearn and maybe unlearn some skills of things we did in the past, but relearn new ways of doing things, and hopefully those things will be better too.
What does a good citizen look like?
Now, I loved question 4. This is that whole idea of what makes a good citizen. You know, I talk to my own boys about this. In all my years of education, I talk to students about this. I even talk to leaders in all sectors about what makes a good citizen. And I think the biggest thing I'd say here is the ability to care. You know, we need people in the world, in our communities, that really do care about the planet. They care about other people. They care about the area in which they live. And I think if we have people who are caring and considerate and ability to think about others, I don't think we'll go far wrong. And I think that will definitely make the world a much better place.
What advice would you give a child of Ysgol Ffordd Dyffryn?
And finally, the advice for a student at your school. I could probably spend far too long talking to you about what I'd say here, but the biggest bit of advice that I've always held on to in my life is you've always got to believe in yourself. There will be times when people say, oh, maybe you can't do that, or maybe you've not quite got the skills to do that. But why not? And I always say to people, don't ever put a lid on your ability. You know, you can literally do whatever you want, particularly if you use the skills we talked about earlier. Willing to work hard, willing to learn different things, willing to be resilient when things don't go your way. If you have all those things, again, I think you're going to do really well in life. So believe in yourself. You can do literally anything you want if you're willing to work at it. So thank you ever so much for giving us the opportunity to work with you and to answer these questions. And I wish you all the very, very best with your really, really important work.
Thank you, Drew and Vicky, for taking the time to answer our questionnaire from our school ASD ambassadors.